Denise Jardine, and welcome to the Dairy-Free, Gluten-Free Kitchen. Going dairy and gluten-free, one of the toughest things that I had to give up was pizza. Well, I'm going to show you how you can make a delicious, easy pizza in no time at home. And the first thing we're going to do is we have to get started with making the crust. So most conventional pizzas use a dough, but today what we're going to do is we're actually going to make a batter, a gluten-free batter. So to get started, we're going to prepare our pizza pan, and what I like to do is, it just makes it really easy, is just spray it lightly with a little cooking spray, and then we're going to take a piece of parchment paper and just line your pan with parchment paper. And basically the cooking spray is doing nothing more than just adhering the paper to the pan to make it a little bit easier when you go to spread it. Then we're going to take our gluten-free flour mix, put that in a big bowl. To that, we're going to add a little bit of oregano, thyme, some baking powder. And it's really important when you're using a baking powder that you do use one that is gluten-free. A little bit of garlic powder, and a little sea salt, and our xanthan gum, our secret ingredient, to help bind all the ingredients together. And then I always like adding a little bit of added fiber, because you can never get enough fiber in everything that you're eating. So this is a couple tablespoons of ground flax meal that I put in there. I'm going to just put this aside for now. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to whisk this together very quickly to blend it, to get everything mixed in really well. So once we've done that, now what I'm going to do very simply is I'm going to add some water. And now we're going to just mix that up with a spoon. And you'll see what's happening here. It's really loose. The xanthan gum is going to start bringing it all together. But the beauty of this pizza crust is that it not only is it dairy-free, gluten-free, that's a given, but it's also free of egg and soy, and it doesn't contain any nuts. So now that we've gotten our pizza dough, or batter actually, all mixed up, we're just going to pour it onto our pan. See how loose it is? And that's intentional, and it's you'll be surprised at how this is going to bake up. It's really nice. And then we just kind of smooth it out onto the prepared parchment pan. And this is, your preference is as far as if you want it to be a thin or thick crust. It's just really dependent upon how much you smooth it out. So I'm going for a little thinner crust today. There we go. And that's all there is to it. And now we're going to take this and pop it in the oven. Set my timer. And in the meantime, what I've done is I've also gone ahead and sauteed up some spinach, so we're going to start working on our topping. I reduced some tomato sauce so that it's nice and thick and perfect for a pizza. And then I'll just get rid of this, put it in the sink, so we have a little bit more workspace. And you can put any of your favorite toppings. My favorite toppings happen to be the spinach, the tomato sauce. We're going to add some zucchini. I've got some beautiful heirloom tomatoes that we've sliced up. I love capers, so capers are going to go on there. And then just for an added little flourish is some rosemary blossoms. And a lot of people don't realize that you can eat the flowers from a rosemary, but it's in season right now. It's gorgeous. And if you don't have time to reduce the sauce yourself, what you can do is there's a gluten-free pizza sauce that's available that you can use instead. So, you know, when time is short, you can do it one of two ways. But we're gonna go ahead and put all of these toppings on, and then of course, our macadamia nut pine nut cheese is also gonna go on top of the pizza. So first we're going to add some of our tomato sauce to it, to the top. And I don't know about you, but I like a fair amount of sauce on my pizza. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of smooth that out. And again, that's the beauty of pizza. Nothing has to be perfect. Everything just as much or as little as you like. You can customize it the way you want. So we've got our sauce. And then to that, I'm going to add some of my sauteed spinach. And you want to saute the spinach ahead of time a little bit. Doesn't have to be cooked really thoroughly, but just enough so that what's happening is you're getting rid of some of the moisture and you're softening the leaves so that they just won't burn in the oven when they go in. So we've got our spinach, and then to that, I'm going to go ahead and add some zucchini slices. I love fresh zucchini. So this is kind of a garden fresh pizza. It's totally vegan. There we go, some zucchini slices. And then one of my favorites, some beautiful heirloom tomatoes that I sliced up. And just kind of scatter those on however many you'd like. And I'm partial to them, so we've got that. And a few capers. A few of those on. Nice pungent flavor with the capers, the saltiness, just enough salt. So we've got that. And now we're going to put a few dollops of our cheese. And you can go as much or as little of this as you like. A nice little dollop here and there. So it just gives you a little bit of cheese with every bite. Now we're going to go ahead and just pop this pizza in the oven. While the pizza's been cooking in the oven, I took a few minutes just to kind of clean things up a little bit. So the timer just went off and I'm going to go grab it now. And oh my gosh, is that amazing? Oh, that's beautiful. Just gorgeous. Yum. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right here, use the parchment paper, and just slide it right onto the cutting board. And now we're just going to take our pizza wheel, slicer, and slice it up. I can't wait to take a bite of this. This looks amazing. And this is just amazing. Oh, yum. And now I want to garnish with just a few of my beautiful rosemary blossoms, which I just adore. And here's where the parchment paper comes in so handy. You can just slide it right onto the plate, and there we have our dairy-free, gluten-free pizza. My name's Denise Jardine, and for this recipe and many others, please go to the Dairy-Free, Gluten-Free Kitchen. Thank you.